Well, hello. No, have a seat, have a seat. It is so good to meet you. My name is Daryl, but we spoke on the phone, I believe. Yes. All right, you have a seat. Well, if I understand correctly, you're looking for a new car? Yes. Awesome. Well, you're in the right place here at Daryl's Used Car Shop. We've got the best used cars from SUVs to sedans and everything in between that they're making nowadays. So you're in the right place. We spoke on the phone, like I said, and I think I took a few notes, but it seemed you were pretty much open to looking at quite a few different options. Is that correct? Awesome, awesome. Yeah, so I went ahead and I pulled a few cars, about 6 options for you. A few sedans, a few SUVs, really with a wide variety of perks for each of them. So hopefully we find something that's your perfect match. And, if the storm clears up, I know it's a bit stormy outside today. If the storm clears up, then maybe we can get a test drive in. How's that sound? Awesome, awesome. Well, give me 1 second here. Let me finish typing up this paperwork I was working on. Oh no, you're perfectly fine. I just sold a 2018 Acura Alex. Yeah, yeah, it's quite a beauty. Oh yeah. No, they don't make the Alex anymore, but it was quite an impeccable car. So it was a real steal for a person who got it. It was hard to part. If I wasn't in the car selling business, I don't know how I would have let it go. All right. All right, awesome. So, took care of that. Thank you for your patience. It's just me in today, so I've got a lot I'm doing. I'm running around like a chicken with his head cut off. But let's go ahead and take a look at these vehicles. So, like I said, I've got 6 of them, all with different perks and benefits for you. So I know you might not know exactly what you're looking for, but we'll find something for you. Trust me, trust me. All right, so this first option is a 2015 Honda Accord EXL V6. So it's the Accord, a true classic. Let me show you a picture. So there you go. Oh gosh, ain't she a beauty? Look at that. So, a bit about the Accord. It's got a 3.5 liter engine, V6 engine, pumping out 278 horsepower. So it'll get moving. It'll definitely get moving. It's a strong, smooth, and reliable drive. It's got those leather seats, and they're heated, and of course the sunroof, as you can see from this interior photo. So it's the kind of car that can give you years of trouble-free driving, and man, that V6, it's so satisfying when you step on that gas. So great vehicle. I highly recommend. How do you feel about that little extra power? Because, I mean, 278, that really gets up there. Yeah, no. It's the right amount of power that it gets you where you're going, but it's not too overwhelming. So you'd be perfectly fine in the city with a car like that. Oh yeah, like I said, it's smooth and effortless. So it's got that perfect balance of power when you drive. Yeah. Well, you know what? If reliability is what you're looking for, then this next one is a great recommendation as well. And this is the 2013 Toyota Camry XLE. So it's got this nice black color. Look at that. Nice black color. It's got a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine. So 178 horsepower. It's got great fuel economy, about 35 miles to the gallon. even on the highway. So interior is spacious and comfortable and quiet. So it's great for, an effortless ride. And best of all, it's a Camry, so this thing is gonna outlive both of us. Trust me. So, do you like that this is a bit more on the fuel efficient side, or do you prefer the extra horsepower? No, yeah. I understand, especially, in this economy, it's great to save some money on gas. Um, it's still got enough power for, those long roads and those, long-term trips. So don't feel like it's holding you back too much. But yeah, it's a great balance of fuel economy, with still a decent amount of speed. But just to show you all your options, this next one has really got an emphasis on a more sporty vehicle, if that makes sense. This is the 2016 BMW 328i X-Drive. Look at that baby. Woo. It's a nice sapphire blue. Yeah, it'll blind you if you look at it too long. It's luxurious but still sporty. It's got a 2-liter turbocharged engine with 240 horsepower. So it's quick, it's responsive, and it is quite a joy to drive. The all-wheel drive system keeps you glued to the road no matter what. I mean, you could take that out on with the weather we're having right now, and you wouldn't even feel it. You wouldn't even know it was storming out. It's got that premium leather, crystal clear Harman Kardon sound system, and an iDrive infotainment system. So it's got a lot of bells and whistles. So do you see yourself in something like real sporty like this? I mean, I'll be honest, the maintenance, it is gonna be a little pricier than the Honda and the Toyota. But if you take care of it, it'll pay back that investment in the long term, and it'll perform well for years. Yeah, no, I totally understand. Well, let's take a look at some of the SUVs I pulled. How's that? Okay. Now this one, my personal favorite, just because of this beautiful ruby red color. This is a 2016 Mazda CX-5 Grand Touring. Look at that puppy. It's beautiful. We actually just got this one in, so these are straight off of, it just came in about this morning, I think. So I pulled it for you because it's a fine beauty, and I don't think it'll stay on our lot for too long. It's got a 2.5 liter Skyactiv engine with 187 horsepower. So it's efficient, still fun to drive. It's got a crystal clear Bose sound system. And it looks like a luxury car. I mean, look at that gloss on that red. It's got great trunk space, great passenger seat space, as you can see in that photo. So it is quite legendary, honestly. It feels like a sports car in disguise almost. So how you feel about a more kind of sportier, maybe SUV? So it's still got a balance of, makes sense. It's a reasonable car, but still got some of that those fun aspects of a more sporty car. Yeah. And as you saw in the photos, is plenty of cargo space, so it really is a nice balance. Yeah. Well, and if you were looking for something a bit more durable, then I've got an option for you here. This is the 2015 Toyota RAV4 Limited. So it's got both practicality and durability down. Look at that, in that nice gray. Ain't that something? It has a 2.5 liter engine, all-wheel drive for any weather, so you can take it on them road trips. And massive cargo space. Massive. It's quite the beast. It's a smooth drive and it's built to last. And like I said, this is one of them Toyotas, so it's got plenty of years ahead of it. Yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, it's fun to drive, especially like I said, it's got great tires, it's got all-wheel drive. You find a muddy field or something, and you do donuts for hours. Yeah, like I said, this is quite a quite a beauty of a car. But my last option is if you really want to go that extra step and get an SUV, if that makes sense. This is the Jeep Grand Cherokee Overland 2014 model. So, ooh, take a look at that. It's got the iconic Jeep grill, pretty aggressive. It's a beast. It's got a 3.6 liter Pentasar V6, 290 horsepower, quadra-track four-wheel drive system. So you can take it off-road, cruise on the highway. It's honestly like a boat on land, if I'm being honest. It's got luxurious leather and wood trimmed interior, smooth ride. I mean, like I said, you might think you're cruising on the water. This thing, it is. It's quite the ride, quite the experience. So, do you like the idea of owning something that impactful? Like I said, it's a one of a kind vehicle. Well, that's probably its one shortcoming is that it's not great in fuel economy. Something that big and powerful, it does drink quite a bit of gas, but yeah, the other two options are definitely a little more approachable to fuel economy. So if that's what you're interested in, then I'd go with one of those. Yeah, of course. So were there any that really stood out to you and you'd be interested in a test drive today? Yeah, yeah. Well, you know what? Let me grab the keys and we can take it out for a spin. I think it sounds like the weather's clearing up, so we can go out for a spin right now. How's that sound? Amazing. Let me get the keys and then we'll be on our way.